Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 302 of the Force Podcast. My name is Tyler. Join me today, Christian Solano.
Yeah, we got a chapter. We got a chapter next week. That's crazy.
We're out of the hell zone.
We're out of the hell zone. We're into the new era where we actually get content.
Who would have thought the content's possible?
Eric, but of course, it has been announced that the live action season 2 will be happening as soon as the strikes end. Who knows will that be? Will the strikes ever end? Will they ever get their deal done? I doubt it.
Oda's never going to finish One Piece at this rate. You can't be giving us 20 chapters a year and thinking 5 years is going to be enough.
Eric, what do you know about the strike? When will it end?
The streaming platforms have to relent the future use of AI.
They're not going to do that.
And give residuals. Residuals isn't the issue, really.
It's AI.
It's the AI point, the AI regulation, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
They will not relent.
And they're not coming to the table, are they? Eric, they'll just get every movie to be written by AI. Which is like...
This is like, at the end of the day, it's a digital revolution, and the tool can be used for useful things.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. The debates about the use of AI, all that shit, I don't fucking know, man.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's good enough, some say it's not good enough, it's trash. At the end of the day, some fucking bigwig still has to confirm the script.
That's true.
And if you can't beat an AI...
See, Eric, the AI knows what the people want. And that is dangerous.
It would just be like an NCP movie. It would be NPC movie.
NPC movie. Now, Eric, the whole point of storytelling is to tell your own story. It's not to give the people what they want. You give yourself what they want and the people might enjoy it. Right? If you're thinking too much about the people, you make
like I said
cookie
on
cutter
Twitter maybe last year when
AI movies, which are coming.
Which AI was like the big topic last year.
Yeah.
I said I'm not worried. Because as an artist, you should be making pieces of self-expression.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be making paper numbers.
Number go up.
Cliche stuff.
Yeah.
So, as long as you express your own vision, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Something unique or whatever. But, yes, it'll be a long strike, a costly strike. People will...
Surely people run out of money.
People gonna
run out of money.
Yeah. And, the big famous writers and actors can just wait it out forever.
Yeah. So, it's going to be a while. Season 2, not looking likely till 2025.
They said they could turn around in 12 weeks. In 12 months, rather. If the strike ends.
But yeah.
So,
not looking likely till 2025.
It'll be 2025.
Yeah. Shout outs to the man, Randy Troy. Confirmed himself on Twitter to be writing.
Timeline confusing to me.
He's writing on season 2, Eric.
Apparently the script's already done.
Yeah, he was writing on season 2. He's not writing on he didn't write on season 1.
So I'm going to assume he wrote on it before
the strikes. Yeah. He got the season 2 script ready, Eric. They got it ready. Alright? Okay. Shout out to Randy Troy. I've spoken to the man maybe 3 times, like actually speaking to him in reveries and streams and stuff. He's alright. He's a good guy. Alright, he knows the story. Eric has an encyclopedic knowledge of the story, and he knows the characters. And that's what matters.
Will he push hard for the Davy Back fight arc?
He loves it.
Because if he's a writer on it, he's gonna push hard for that Long Ring, Long Land episode.
Yeah.
Now, if it was up to me, wouldn't be.
It's fun. It's a fun episode.
One episode.
We've
got a lot of content to cover, though.
Eric, that's fine. That's fine. One episode. We're gonna have Aokiji.
We've got a lot of content to cover. I don't know if we can. I don't know if we have got the time.
But Eric, we need to give the crew some time to have fun.
True.
Yeah.
But we need to get to the end of Alabasta.
Yeah.
And we spoke about what is required.
Now, Randy Troy known for his crackpot theories. Alright? But he knows the story, he understands the characters, and that's what matters.
Okay.
Alright? He's not gonna insert his crackpot theories into the story.
One Piece anime.
Fight's over. Clean final hit.
I recommend watching the whole episode as a whole The clips don't do it justice.
No.
They really spent a lot of money on Carter's acting in the flashback.
That's where they spent the money.
Which was...
It's cut facial animations, moving.
They're trying to like...
Really give you the emotion.
They didn't add much more.
No. But they did the high quality animation, Eric. And the good music, you got the good music. You got the flashbacks, you got the classic anime, Eric. This is a classic anime. Luffy gets the hit. Big hit. No, Eric, disappointing. One thing I'm gonna comment on that I'm disappointed
They
about.
didn't...
Where's the explosion?
They didn't fix the issue.
Where's he? We see it in the background, but we don't hear it. We don't feel the rumble of the earth. Because, of course, Eric, the Wano people aren't allowed to hear this, which is ridiculous.
And the massive volcano is
they noticed that. Alright, they noticed the volcano. Alright?
Which would cloud the entire...
We've been through this. Alright? We've been through this. The volcano.
By the way, the people that think Big Mama Carter were dead, delusional.
Yeah, retarded. Ridiculous. Not happening. They're alive. We all know this. But, anime, good job.
Shanks is coming.
Eric, the Green Bull. Braga already hyped for Green Bull. He knows what happens, Eric. He's aware of what happens. Still hyped for Green Bull.
The cope that he sends the entire crew.
Even if he did.
Endless cope.
Even if he did. Still no excuse to act like that as an admiral.
Fraudulent.
Still no excuse.
Fraudulent. Anyway. We look forward to seeing Shanks, One Shot Kid, and etc.
Yeah.
Now, what else? Anything else?
Pirate Warriors DLC. What do you think about this Gear 5? This first Gear 5 playable?
That's okay.
I mean, you're not including Treasure Cruise or actually playable. It's alright. Pirate Warriors needs better effects. Alright, the effects works in Muso games piss poor. We know this. Alright, they need to copy. They need to go to Alnuma and take his effects to make a good one.
Right.
Alright, they can't make their own good effects. Not good. Alright. Hybrid Kaido takes up half the screen.
Kaido took up half the screen.
He took up half the screen in hybrid form Kaido.
Big man.
Yeah, Yamato looks cool. Lots of spinning moves, Eric. Lots of ice moves. Looks cool. But what we're truly waiting for, Eric. Now, Eric, since the massive influx of One Piece fans and One Piece content, and we know executives are looking at that Google Trends and they see number go up,
Where's the video game?
Which means one thing, Eric: investment.
Right.
Multimedia investment. We're talking movies. We're talking merch. We're talking video games. We're talking all types of things.
I assume they were already constructing a One Piece video game before live action anyway.
Yeah.
Should come out next year.
Should. Now, Eric, have you seen this Asia-only turn-based One Piece game?
Like what? Japan only?
Japan only.
Is it phone? What is it?
It's phone. Looks way better than Treasure Cruise.
Is that the side-scrolling like brawl thing?
No. That's not that one. There's a new one.
Oh.
It's turn-based.
Okay.
Card-based. Where, like, if you have Doflamingo, you could draw Overheat. You can draw...
Okay.
It's that kind of game. But it's interesting there. These games never come to the West, so don't worry about it. But Eric, that's the news. That's the news this week.
Anything else?
No. Alright. Let's get into this chapter. Chapter 1092, Eric. Is it 92 or 93? Let me.
What did I title the video?
You titled
it's
it
93.
93. Why does it say 92, Eric? Did Eric title the video incorrectly?
It's 93.
No, Eric, did you see this X-Man?
I did. Who's this?
Did you see the what's this series called?
Kagura. Go on.
Kagura Bachi. Kagura Bachi.
Is that chapter 1? What's going on?
Chapter 1, Eric. It is 1092, Eric.
1092.
So Eric did indeed mistitle the video.
Click on it.
1092. Eric indeed did.
Why do I think it was 3? I don't know.
Eric. So we're gonna get no views on this because we read the chapter early apparently. So 1092, Eric.
Right.
It is called Kuma's Rampage in the Holy Land. Long title. Alright, long title.
Kuma's Rampage in
In the Holy Land. We start off. We open Photoshop. How blind is this man?
Now things are going on because the fucking king of the keyboard.
Eric,
Let's get into the chapter.
please, Eric, can you please stop? We don't have the YouTube chat, and I don't have the doc, so we can't really do the chapter review without the doc.
You don't know what happened.
I do know what happens, Eric. We start off from Marijoa and we see Kuma blowing up some Marijoa goon soldiers.
Oda really pushing the agenda that there's no food and shit.
Yeah. The Celestial Dragon's annoyed that he couldn't get us his lobster, Eric. He blames Sakazuki for this.
Sakazuki just gets cooked.
He's getting cooked by his frauds, Eric. He's getting
He's
cooked.
holding up his fist, be like,
He's like, I want to get him. I want to get him one day. Sakazuki's getting roasted right now, Eric. Where's the food? What the fuck? You're the fleet admiral. You're a piece of shit. What are you? You're a fleet admiral.
Escape, you bum.
You're a bum. Sakazuki just copping the heat from the Celestial Dragons. All right, Sakazuki. Asking Kuma, what are you doing? You're just a mindless shell.
Why is he in Marijoa?
Who?
Okay, you know.
He just happened to be there, mate. Kuma was rampaging all night. He just turned up and solved the problem.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, I could take a break from the desk and bust up Kuma.
Use my one move.
Hellhound. Yeah, so Sakazuki's like, you're a mindless shell. You're just a puppet. Ironic. Indeed ironic, Eric. This is why Garp was never an admiral, because he doesn't want to deal with this nonsense. Alright? Sakazuki hits Kuma with that hellhound, blew off half his face.
Classic Akina move.
Kuma teleports out of there. He's gone, Eric. Where's he going? Egghead. Now, why the fuck was he in Marijoa? Did he have to get over the red line?
Yes, he hit the red line. He had to go over it.
But why didn't he just teleport instantly?
I don't know.
It's something to do with this ancient robot, Eric, and we'll get to that. Now, Eric, back to Egghead. The Egghead battle is going on. We got Sea Beast, we got Vice Admirals, we got Grimace, you know, you got Doll, you got all the characters. Fighting off Sea Beast and shit.
Boys.
They're storming the island. They will be on the island soon, Eric.
Yes.
We go, Luffy! He's in Snakebait, Kizaru! Look, Kizaru gives him credit, Eric. You know what?
Very tough.
Very tough. For the man who defeated Kaido. Alright? Now, Eric, a lot of people miss this. A lot of people can't read. A lot of people
very mad.
Very mad about this, Eric. But Luffy is clearly blocking / counter-attacking Kizaru's lasers with Snake Man. They're at a standstill. They're at a stalemate. Both people are doing flurry attacks. No one's hitting no one. So this is a...
People mad. Luffy's not using Conquerors.
Eric, people were assuming Kizaru was doing some sort of light block.
Right.
No, he was shooting. He's shooting his lasers. So, people, please look at the panel again. I know it's a small panel.
It's because they read the spoilers.
If they read the spoilers, you can't even see the light beams in those scans. Please. Kizaru's shooting those light beams. He's doing palms. He's shooting the light beams. Alright? Luffy's blocking with the Snake Man fists. Alright? So, the whole Conqueror's point is null and void. Because Luffy's blocking lasers. He's not really trying to hit Kizaru here.
Okay.
So, the Conqueror's point, null and void, because Luffy is smacking those lasers out of the sky. With that Snake Man. Right? A lot of agendas this week, Eric, if you didn't realise. A lot of agendas.
Too early?
It's way too early. Alright? Kizaru backs out, Eric. And then does something very strange and confusing. He turns into a light beam. And then starts travelling along that light beam, accelerating, and kicking Luffy.
Now your contention is that he's made of light, so how would he get faster?
Eric, of course.
How's the acceleration make sense?
Of course, Eric, if you understand what light is, it is both particle and wave, Eric.
Yes.
And particles indeed have weight. Eric, light speed is only true light speed in the vacuum of space. Alright? Now, of course, we're talking about anime, we're talking about manga. We're not going to get into true light speed nonsense, alright? My contention is that no one's light speed in One Piece because we have future sight, we can see the future. Right?
Except Luffy. In this chapter.
Maybe.
We also got donation.
Donation. We'll get to the donation.
Okay.
But I'm talking about light speed here. Is Kizaru going beyond the speed of light here? Hard to tell.
According to some members on the internet, Luffy's 120 times faster than light in Alabasta. So, it just depends.
The calculations get wonky. Alright? We'll just say that.
Anyway, Kizaru's fast.
Kizaru's fast.
Surprising no one, but apparently some.
The light man is fast.
Right.
And he kicks and he punts Luffy off the island.
Luffy can't see, he's trying to block
He's trying to block his light.
Very annoying finding Kizaru.
Oh. Very annoying.
Hawkins found that out.
He did. Luffy gets punted straight through the Vega Force, destroys it, goes through, hits the barrier. Derek, we have
Passes through the barrier.
Passes through the barrier. Derek, we have a donation.
Yes.
From Japanese Gym. Fave other OP creators. You guys ever watched Melody? Also, shout out to you guys. I don't think you ever missed a week. No, we haven't missed a week.
Never missed a week.
Even during the Helmet. Even during the Hell that was this week.
We scrapped that together.
Alright. Shout out your immune systems. Though we have had sick weeks. We did.
Yeah, we just do this or sick.
We just do it.
Right.
Alright. Derek, I have indeed heard of Melody. I believe a female One Piece creator.
Okay.
Australian. Perhaps a guest that we could actually get. Because the time zone nonsense.
Girl, Liam.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
Melody. I haven't heard of this person.
I believe I have. But anyway. Thank you. We appreciate Japanese Jim. We appreciate him.
The favorites go way back, Christian. King of Lightning, Brago.
We're gonna get called back on, Eric. Do we have to do the Emperor Summit? At some point.
Let's trash. When do we get the result?
Then we'll do the Emperor Summit.
Then we'll trash the animals.
Yeah. Of course. Alright.
JD Legend for the memes, the agendas.
Now, Eric, for the people out there, we have indeed had Totsky on the show. The first Australian guest. Right? Shout out Totsky. Making that One Piece content. That One Piece Treasure Cruise content.
He knows the game's dead, but he's still there.
The game died long ago, Eric.
People keep pulling.
It's a corpse.
People keep pulling.
The content is bad. The content is
no
dry.
one knows why they're playing the game. But
there's no point, even if you do pull the characters, there's no point pulling them because you don't use it to beat anything.
Because you don't have the high level resources to make them good anyway.
But Eric, what do? You pull the character and then what?
You beat the content, and then you have the top tier character.
See, Eric, this is where it all falls apart.
Then you can do Treasure Cruise, Christian, with additional point multipliers.
Oh my god, no one cares about Treasure Map. Killed the game.
True.
And we all know that. The most annoying system that they never improved. But anyway, enough about Treasure Cruise. So Luffy gets punted through the Vega Force. Frankie gets mad. Lilith gets mad. Bonnie gets mad. Bonnie sees Kizaru, goes and attacks him.
Something?
With some age attack with a wire. Kizaru dodges and is about to kick Bonnie. Bonnie dodges this attack. Hard to tell. I don't think it's a hit.
What is the barrier?
The light kick.
Right.
The laser from the light. But why would it explode in the barrier?
What do we say Bonnie after that?
Yeah, Bonnie goes wow.
It doesn't look like she got hit.
She didn't get hit.
Maybe kick the fucking wire thing into the.
Maybe, but something happens.
Right.
Frankie charges up his radical beam for some reason, and Kizaru teleports away. Meanwhile, in the Vegapunk control room, they have cracked the code area. The code is done. We can now put down the barrier. But the Vega Force is destroyed, so now we have another issue.
Right.
Kizaru appears in the control room. He's here to kill Vegapunk. he doesn't want to do it. He's regretful about it. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Then, Monkey Jesus in Gear 5 grabs that Kizaru. And he goes, what do you think you're doing?
Kizaru goes, is this
the legendary
Nika?
No, he doesn't actually say that, but
that's what he's thinking.
That's what he's thinking. He's sweaty, he's shocked, he's grabbed Eric.
He's in that group.
Eric, I want to see Luffy actually do something when he grabs someone. Because when he grabs Kaido, wasted opportunity. Right? Will he fuck up Kizaru with his attack? Right?
We're gonna see some dumb shit next week. I'm excited for it. Don't cut to Zoro.
Eric,
please don't cut to Zoro.
Make a good point. Alright? Probably will cut the Zoro.
Right.
We'll see the Luffy shenanigans. We'll cut the Zoro. But Kizaru grabbed, everyone's shocked. Nani, Eric, the giant robot, waking up.
From that beat.
From that hard beat. Eric, many questions.
Yeah.
Many questions for you. Is this related to Nika? Because we see Luffy has already used Gear 5 on this island. Why didn't the robot wake up then?
True.
Is this Kuma related? Because Kuma's on the way.
Did Kuma fly into the thing? Right.
Did Kuma slap his consciousness into the robot? Because his body is completely cooked.
Right.
Literally. It's fucked, alright? Did he slap his consciousness into that robot?
It's possible.
So many questions, many theories, Eric. Will this giant robot waking up interrupt the fight?
I think it's gonna be this is the thing. I don't know how they escape and get Kizaru off their ass at the same time, because it doesn't make sense.
Anti-light barrier. Some tech nonsense, Eric.
True.
Right? We have the photon gloves. Is it possible we have the photon barrier?
You could. How does one control this thing? If it's Kurama, that'll be interesting. Does it get a dough for it? All these questions.
Eric, where did we get in the Kuma flashback?
When Kurama arrives?
At Bonnie season?
Yeah.
Now, can Bonnie de-age Kuma? Thus restoring him to a previous
Well,
state?
he can just go get his memories.
That's true.
And Vagabond can rebuild them, so not a big issue.
Yeah. Eric, it's unfortunate that I had the hiccups.
Right. He ain't doing it too fast, he's going crazy.
I've had hiccups all day.
All day?
It's been an ordeal, Eric.
That's a shame.
Alright, the hiccups have returned.
Big L.
Big L. But we'll try and get through this show.
Here we go.
Eric, it's...
What? What's wrong with
Can you
this
please
fraud?
take over? Can you please talk for once?
Yeah, well...
We're done with the chapter.
The chapter's over. We want to... There's some lore implications about the robot. People saying the drum beat, the Nika did awaken because of the Joy Boy. Possibilities, of course. The idea that the idea that Luffy is freedom, the manifestation of dreams and wills, does that play into that effect?
Yeah.
So all these questions come up. We'll probably get some lore tidbits next week, but we want to see that Luffy Smackdown. Give me that Luffy Kizaru Smackdown.
That's correct.
Because it's a little prelude this week. Nothing crazy.
No.
Luffy's not doing
You call it too early.
Pistol. He's not doing the Dawn Rocket.
The mole pistol.
Where's that Dawn Bazooka?
Eric, now I hope Luffy does it.
Where's that Red Dawn?
I hope Kizaru does a light beam and then Luffy uses it as a rope and does like the same
And
shit
like
but faster.
lassos him and catches it.
No, like he does the rocket again, but he's using light and he's fucking.
Of course, he's gonna put on his goggles, Christian, which to help him see probably.
Yeah.
Goggle Luffy might be the new tech.
Alright, and he's gonna speed. He's gonna explode. He's gonna faster than speed light.
Because he did vanish into like he did speed blitz. How fast was he going with that trampoline, that rebound on the pipe?
That's true. Apparently very fast there. Because Lucci never found that penetration.
Fucked up. I want to see Kizaru get damaged. I want to see that SmackDown. Let's get it. The Admiral fans are going to be in the mud next week. And then the tides will turn, and the tides will turn again. People are going to relax.
It's very true.
Make your judgment calls when the fight ends.
Yeah,
Just like Shanks one-shot kid.
that's true.
Pretty conclusive.
I mean, people try and cap it all the time.
Could you imagine if like the cliffhanger was like Shanks in front of the laser beam, and the chapter ended, people would be like, "Oh, he's gonna get fucked."
No, Eric, people still trying to spin that as like the damn punk explosion did most of the damage. You know,
That's crazy. Shanks
So-
didn't take any damage from that explosion. He was right there.
Eric the cope. I'm just gonna say it's the cope. I mean, he took a killer before he even got there.
As a bonus.
Killer drops in front.
As a
what
bonus.
are you doing?
Bonus.
Killer drops in front. What are you doing now?
Can't block.
No,
Can't do nothing.
it's over. So
What?
that's a chapter. What's your rating?
I'm gonna give this like a 8
So
or
what?
7.
You know what? It's good to see Akainu
Get off the
On the
desk,
move.
do some shit.
doing some shit.
Where's Dragon? Hello, Dragon.
Dragon's the last character to actually do
You
something.
just left your comrade alone on the red line. What's that about Dragon?
Alright, there are two people that need to do something, Eric.
Dragon, Mihawk.
Alright? Two frauds on fraud
Well,
watch.
Buggy delivered his speech.
That's true, Eric. We need Mihawk. And we need Dragon.
And that'll complete
The tier list.
the tier list.
Alright? We need some feeds from these people. Alright? There you go.
Alright, how's wrong with Shanks?
That's Roger Shanks.
Let's see if Christian can deliver this. Why does he have hiccups? Did he drink too much fizzy lifting drink?
I'd be floating if I did that, Eric.
And all these questions. What are they from? Did you drink your coffee too fast this morning?
Who knows, man? You know,
Gobbling enough too much
some
of it?
days you win, some days you lose.
That's a big owl day for Christian.
It's a lot of owls today, alright? Alright? But okay, Roger Shanks. Every week, we come to you with the question of, how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer, Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the gold king. But, there are people out there, Eric, who say, Kaido's the strongest.
Bodied.
The man who literally just got defeated in the anime by the Bajrang gun. Alright? But just wait till Luffy brings out that Bajrang Gatling. Eric's still waiting for the King Kong Gatling, even though what happened.
We're past that. Let's get the bars on.
Alright, he's fasting, it's over. Alright? There are people out there who think Sweaty's man Sakazuki is the strongest. Now he's just copping so much lip from this Celestial Dragons, Eric.
Can't do anything about it.
Can't do nothing about it. Now he got up from out. Maybe this is why he stays at the desk.
He doesn't want to hear this shit.
Because he doesn't want to hear the Celestial Dragons chirping. The peanut gallery doesn't want to hear it. Alright? There are people out there who think Mihawk's the strongest. And they could be found on Twitter.com.
Only.
Also known as X.
Exclusive. Exclusively there.
And there are people out there who are the worst. They think Armour's the strongest. The fraud. Right? And every week we bring 100% factual information to the table.
Facts.
This news evidence is so strong that it's undisputed, Eric. This news evidence is so strong. He outsped the Speed Man, Eric. Acceleration is power, but the God King doesn't need to accelerate, for he is at max speed at all times.
Just so sure as God King.
That's right.
So we're gonna show. We're moving the goalposts. We don't like to see it. Now, this is Christian talking about the show, but he's incapacitated.
You know what it is.
The Admiral fans are grasping at straws.
They're grasping for air, they're breathing, they're
Claiming we're saying that they can't even compete, that they're bums, that they're
one said this?
fraudulent. No one said this. They're top 10
I'm gonna stop you there.
characters.
I'm gonna stop you there.
Go on.
Because you were upset at me for not putting Luffy above the Admirals at the start of Egghead.
True. And I'll be vindicated very shortly.
Alright? Now I want to see that W. And that's how much I respect the top 10. I need to see W's And did you see the feeds? Alright? Kizaru, we all knew, very strong man. Top 10. Alright? We all knew it wasn't going to be a low diff. And if you said it was going to be a low diff, you don't know how to power scale.
Right.
And
I want it to be a low diff,
Eric,
but it's not going to be a low diff.
It's a clear... Eric, the power scaling is clear. It is. Of course, Shank's number 1. Then it's the Emperors. Then it's the Admirals. Then it's that weird fucking space between the Admirals and First Commanders. And then you got Commanders. And the list goes down. Alright? We all understand this. We all know this. Let's not try and be cute and say First Commanders could be an Admiral. Let's not be cute and say an Admiral could be an Emperor. Let's not be cute.
Right.
Alright? We know the tiers. Let's stick to the tiers. Thank you. Alright?
Is that all you have to say?
No.
What?
May I remind you of a situation, Eric? In Wano. That's called Admiral Greenbull.
Right.
Turns up, defeats 2 commanders at once. Some people say injured. Some people say it doesn't matter because they're ancient zones and they recover. Some people say they had Sea Stone on. Some people say there's no evidence for that. And whatever it is, whatever you want to say, Oda's trying to hype up the Admirals.
Right.
By doing what? Defeating commanders. Alright? To hype us up. Oh shit, Admiral's here. He just defeated 2 commanders. And then, Eric, what happens? So, Eric, the little fish that are got eaten by the big fish.
Right.
But Eric, guess what happened? A bigger fish turned up. And Greenbull ran away. That is all you need to know about power
His
scaling.
body shook with the haki cushion. His body was paralyzed. The man was stunned.
Now, everyone at the time was like, yeah, alright, Greenbull's an Admiral.
Also,
But we got the entire Straw Hat crew
I just
here.
want to put this on the table. Stop saying awakened Kizaru's coming.
I know, everyone said the same thing about Kaido.
Awakened Logia form? What does that even mean?
This is the Anal form. You know, we got like these ideas, alright? But, alright? Oda clearly showed you the power scaling back in Wano. Because we're entering that era of the story, so we made a very clear example of how it goes and how it is.
Right.
Alright? Characters like, you know, Yamato, Law, Kid, could they have been an Admiral? No. Could an Admiral be an Emperor? No. Alright? So let's tone it down. Alright? And let's just stick to the lines and the rules.
Okay.
Alright? Let's not start moving the goalposts and taking the most annoying Emperor fans that say the Admiral's a commander level. Let's not grab those and make it the standard.
Right.
Let's not move the goalposts here.
Okay.
Because we know what it is.
Bums.
Alright. Top 10. But Emperor's better.
Emperor's more better indeed. On to questions. Let's get Christian out of here. It's rattled, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not rattled.
These hiccups.
They rattle me.
It just doesn't look at it. When do they stop?
Who knows, man? They might not ever stop.
This could be that guy.
Yeah. From Bindle, Randy Troy being a part of season 2 writing team for the live action. Thoughts? You know, it's better to have him than not have him.
You know, cook him if it's bad. It's not all. And there's double-edged sword, Christian.
Eric, of course, all the responsibility to get this right. He knows the story. He knows the characters. He knows what he's doing. All right. We have an inside man. It's better than not having an inside man. You know.
Yes.
From Dart. And season 2 somehow gets worse than season 1 with Randy Troy and possibly Roger's base. Apparently there's rumors of Al Roger. I imagine he'd be an actor. I didn't know he was a writer or... He's an actor, Roger.
Yes.
I imagine...
A stage actor, Christian.
Sure, an actor. I imagine he could get a...
He's not fooling anyone with that comb over, by the way.
Oh, she's still on
It's getting worse.
Yeah, he's aging, mate. he's an aging man, you know. It just is what it is. So we got. Apparently, according to Dart, Roger may be on this show as well, Eric.
Okay.
Means that One Piece YouTubers know nothing about what makes One Piece good. That's a reach, extrapolation.
We just don't want to see dumb things.
Agenda. Alright, though. Do the agenda.
We shouldn't argue season 1 is an entire Zoro agenda.
It is.
Okay.
Alright. From Terra. How many chapters do you think are left in Egghead? What do you think will be the big reveal in chapter 1100? Since Oda likes his big reveal such events in the 100 chapters and landmarks. I imagine Egghead will be over, or the climax of Egghead will be 1100. Is that fair?
Well, the big event, Christian, that was detailed to us before should be that.
Some sort of crazy lore reveal, you would assume. Alright. From Damien Hayes. The Gear 5 drawback is a loss of sanity. Is it? Luffy says he's him. So.
He's just having a good time.
It's never beat him in the ass though, so is it really a drawback?
He can't really take damage in Gear 5, so.
Yeah, like, what's the drawback?
I'm not convinced he took any damage in Gear 5 against Kaido.
That's all blood. That's all blood.
Bro's taking like 7 fucking Ragnarokkers. He's taking Borovest to the face.
He's screaming ow and shit. You know.
He's got that Emperor body in Gear 5.
That's true. He does have that Emperor body. So.
Do you think if you don't have cock, you could even damage Luffy in Gear 5? Like physically, like with blunt force? Like a punch? Because he's barely taking damage from Ragnarokker.
I know.
So like...
No. I don't know. It's very annoying when people say Luffy can't hold the form, but you can easily go back into it, as we've seen in the Kaido fight. Yeah, but then we got Egghead where he's like... old man huffing puffing.
Yeah, but like, you know.
So we get the drawback has to be more clear. I think we can all agree on that.
I like how no other Zoan has these drawbacks, but whatever, bro.
From Jay. I don't know why everyone is complaining about Luffy not using ACOG.
Zoans might even get a stamina boost when they awaken.
Yeah.
And Luffy, no.
No. I don't know why everyone is complaining about Luffy not using ACOG. I think he's not sure. His trump card technique is pretty smart. Well, he's like doing like a Gatling clash.
It's a small exchange. People gotta fucking relax.
It's also a Gatling clash.
Right.
So like using ACOG here would be meaningless.
ACOG against projectiles seems weird.
Like what? Yeah, so...
Unnecessary.
It also seems that the old animals have a strong connection with Bonnie and Kuma. This Kuma flashback is going to be massive. It's true. From SG Mr. 4. What do you all think the Blackbeard pirates are up to on Egghead right now? There's going to be some reveal, but I imagine they steal York. That's the theory.
Might still Garcia.
Yeah. So there's going to be some big news coming from Blackbeard.
Just wrap Jay in a fucking carpet.
Put a bag over his head.
Just a bunch of bums there.
Yeah. From MBZ. Do you think the Nigger fruit reveal is significant for the Revolution Army? How much do they think they know? I don't even know what the fuck Dragon knows at this point.
You think Dragon would have Joy Boy to his cause because that makes kind of sense.
Yeah. Also, like, does he know about the ancient history? Did Vegapunk tell him what he knows?
He knows Vegapunk. He knows O'Harans. It would be weird if he didn't know.
He knows some things about the ancient history. Just like Vegapunk knows some things.
Right.
Because, of course, no one knows the true history. So they can't know the true history. But there. Maybe
you have,
Armin...
you have to get the Raphael for that.
And Armin, of course, knows it. But yeah.
And Rayleigh.
Yeah.
And Scopa.
Scopa, come on. Bring up Scopa. From Michael J. Do people read the story for fun anymore, or is it just for agenda? It's getting annoying. It's basically because of the scans, like the spoilers. Spoilers are getting so agenda heavy, Eric.
It starts then, and the rules come out.
Eric, the spoilers just are so agenda heavy.
People are quote tweeting, like when 2 pages of the rules come out and go, "You lol."
Yeah.
Way too early.
The agenda is getting a little out of hand, Eric. A little out of hand. People losing sight of what it truly is. Alright? And that's the Shank's agenda.
Which isn't an agenda, it's just truth.
Eric, that's the Shank's truth. That's right.
Did or did not Shank's one-shot kid without taking any damage? Question. What's the answer to that question?
That's true.
Who called it? This guy. Me. It was like, nah, man, he's gonna take damage, kid's gonna get hidden, you're gonna be in the mud. I'm clean.
We're clean. Is what it is. Alright. But Michael J. Is Oda doing the time jumps in this arc to make it feel more chaotic? It's not. There are time jumps, but it's not massive time jumps. Like Luffy's a snake man fighting Kizaru. Okay, a little bit of a time jump there, but the fight's barely started.
Yes.
You know? From Bushido Brown, also known as Wing Zero. The man with the... I don't even know what his top 30 will look like this year.
It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be a trapeze act.
Do you find the fan base hypocritical? When Kizaru kicked Luffy across Egghead, Admiral fan says that they're a Yonko level and deserve to be top 10. But when it's Marco kicked Kizaru across Marineford, those same fans refuse to give him credit and put him in top 10 also.
Wing's got a point. But he takes it too far.
But here's the thing, Eric. Luffy's taken Kizaru kicks in post-time skip.
I didn't take damage. Like, no one's bringing up the fact that, like, the kick did minimal damage.
Well, we don't know how much it did. Everyone's saying it did the most damage.
He's complaining about the barrier, not the kick.
I know. But no one believes in the OPness of technology.
Which is weird, because, like, they blew up an entire island with it. Evaporated
and Kaku got absolutely annihilated by that laser beam.
Right.
Yeah.
That barrier.
Yeah.
And the bubble gun.
So, tech OP in One Piece. Especially Vegapunk.
Tech.
It's
been established for a long time.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Harvest and Berry.
With the multiple questions.
And they're all going to be frauded and retorted, right?
Okay.
Remember how many chapters Luffy was fighting against Kaido and Base? Bro immediately needs to go Gear 5. See, that's where he went wrong, Eric. Luffy wants to go Gear 5. Luffy loves Gear 5.
Did Luffy need to go Gear 5 against Rob Lucci?
No, he decided to because he likes it.
It's fun for him.
Yeah. Also, why are we wasting time? Just go Gear 5. We want to see the shenanigans.
Right.
And Oda wants to draw the shenanigans.
More importantly.
2. Shout out Future Sight lol. Most useless ability in the series. Luffy couldn't even dodge a attack that was a linear straight line. See, Eric. You see, here's the thing people don't understand. People assume everyone is the speed of light. And that's where we get wonky with the math and the power scaling. Also, Luffy blinded. You literally see the future. So if it's a blind light, can you see the future? It's a good question. Also, it's kind of weird because like Kizaru can move within this light beam. So is it indeed linear or can he arc it? We don't really know.
All good questions.
And he pops out of it with a kick. So of course he can mix it up.
Right.
Snake Man is Luffy's jobber form that is just gonna get styled on. Speed Man fast, Eric.
Yeah, Gear 4's gonna... Well, we're finding end tier fucking guys now, so...
Chapter confirms Kizaru over Kaido. His eyes did not pop out of his head, Eric. We're using the Looney Tunes tax. I saw this take on Twitter. It's actually retarded. We're never going to address it.
Next point.
Kizaru calling Luffy tough is the exact same energy as Dofi saying Sanji is strong before low. If you think Luffy's about to get low dipped, you're
Harvest the berry.
How's the berry? Why are you doing this
Classic
to yourself?
mistake. Too early, Harvest the
Why
berry.
are you doing this to yourself?
Remember when he said Rob Wish was going to be a friend of the Straw Hats?
Too early.
Too early.
And he called you victory like 3 times. And all 3 times you were wrong.
Just wait.
Alright. And his last question. I'm 100 times stronger. Also, Luffy gets low diff by Kizaru. Eric. How is this a low diff?
God, I think the fight's over as well.
Luffy got smacked around Onigashima in Gear 5, in Gear 4 by Kaido. Luffy can take more than one hit. I don't understand this low diff.
He's still up.
This low diff claim.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Luffy has the upper hand, literally, right now.
He's already ready for what's coming.
Alright? Luffy literally has the upper hand.
He's like, oh.
Right now.
He's like, dicks.
Yeah. But Eric,
Bro's struggling in that grip.
he's in that grip, Eric, that Gear 5 grip.
That's power.
Alright.
That gigantic grip.
Yeah, he's got that Gear 5
Guys are
grip.
good now.
He's not good now.
He does have one arm free.
I can imagine some.
So
Luffy's
might be
grabs
able to do
never
some
work.
Laser shit, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I hope Luffy just like bites layers and eats it or some bullshit, right? I want to see some Luffy craziness
Just shakes him.
next week.
Like Jiro.
His baby, literally baby shakes him.
Yeah.
Classic Cole meme. But Eric, there you go, there it is. There's the chapter. There's the week. Another week
I
down.
think he's always got like stars over his head and shit. And people are like, what?
And his eyes popping out of his head. Can't wait for it. Second strongest, second God King.
Kizaru, get ready for that penetration.